Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're gonna learn about Python variable as well as Python keyword. Now, before starting this particular video, I just wanna tell you all what we did in our previous video. So in our previous video, we have learned about Python data types such as integer, float, bool, string, and few more. Now, let's begin with our today's topic, that is Python variable and keyword. Now, what actually variable is? Where this variable word come from? What is variable? The variable simply means a container which holds some data, which can be mutable as well as immutable. That we'll see in our future videos. Now, variable word define itself. Variable, that means it can vary. Now, for example, if you take a variable a and slice with it with 10, we can see the value of a is 10 here. Now, if we change the value of a from 10 to 20, it works. Now, if you take another variable and slice it with 10, now if we want to change the value of a from a plus b, that means we are adding the value of a as well as b and assigning it in variable a only. Now it's giving no error, that means it worked. Now the value of a is 30. That means the variable can vary. It can vary from number to number. Now I will show you how the variable in Python is different from the variable in other programming language such as C, C++, and Java. So let's begin that with the video. Now here you can see I have assigned a value a with 10 as well as b with 10. We all know that whenever we assign a value, somewhere in computer they allot a memory location for that value to be stored. Now this particular block, this two block shows the block shows the this two block shows the value of shows the memory location where a and b will be stored. Now this number 12004 and the number 12006, the number 12004 is the address of that particular location which is allotted to a, and the number 12006 is the address which is allocated to b. Now both the variable a and b has same value as 10. Now we have only two data, we have only two variable, both of them has same values. Now what if we have lakhs of variable with same number with same value? Then there will be lot of memory congestion and wastage of memory. So this thing, Python does this thing in a different manner. Let's see that thing in another video. Here also I have taken the two variables a and b and assigned the value 10 on both of them. Now whenever we assign a value in a variable, it's allocate a memory somewhere in the computer. So here the memory is allocated and the memory's address is 12008. Now here comes the concept of pointer in Python. What pointer is? So pointer is a variable that holds the address of a location. That means the a will hold the address 12008 is the address. The a will hold the address of that particular location in which where the value 10 is stored. So a will point onto 10 as well as b will point onto 10, because both a and b have same value 10, so that so both a and b will point to same address and has same value. So we all can see that how much space is being saved by this particular concept. By this particular concept, how much space is being saved. So, for example, if we have lakhs of variables and have only one value as 10, for example, so all those variable will point to this particular address only. So we will save lots of space. Now, suppose we change the value of b from 10 to 20. Now what will happen? The link, the pointer will disconnect from here, will not be connected, because the b's value was 10, now it's 20. So it will not point to that particular address. It will point to another address where 20 is stored. Now 20 is being stored in another address, that is 12012 is the new address where 20 is being stored. So b is pointing to that particular address. This is the concept of Python. Now let's see all this thing in working. So here are we are in our Python ideally. Now let's suppose we'll assign the value of a again with 10, and we'll assign a value of b also with 10. Now for seeing at what location a is, and what if a and b both have same address or not, for checking that thing, Python has given us a keyword id. So we just have to pass a inside id and it will give us the location. We can see the a's location is 192680142, and same as if we check the id of b, both a and b have same id. We all can see in the screen that both a and b have same id. Now if we change the value of b from 10 to 20, now if we check the id of b, the id of b will be changed. You can see that first the id of b was last four digit was 1472, and here the id of the new id of b is 1632, the last four digit of the id. So we can see that the concept of pointer is applied in Python than rest of the other language. Now we will see the rules for variable. So rule number 1 is every variable name should start with alphabet or underscore. That means the variable name can be start with small a or any small letter, capital A or any capital letter, or can be start with a underscore sign. For example, let's suppose we have a new variable name as name, new variable as name, and we will initialize it with a value of let's suppose my channel name, coding with Kant. Enter. So it gives us no error. That means it should work properly. Yeah, it's working properly, and we got our result also. Now we can write our name with small with we can write the variable as starting with small alphabet also as NAME, small NAME. So let's suppose we will slice it with Ram and we'll print that thing in name. We can also start with underscore a or b or anything, and if we will give it some value, then that will also work properly without any kind of problem. Now what if we violate the rule and start writing our variable name with starting with a digit for suppose 123 nm, let's suppose. Now if we try to assign a value in this Rama, it gives us a syntax error, invalid syntax. That means this particular syntax, we have started our variable with digit and it's not allowed, so it's giving us an error. Now we can also use camel case, for example N A M E name, and if we write a name, let's suppose Rahul, it will also work properly without any kind of problem. Oh sorry, I have, yeah, it will also work properly. So you all can see that the rules are very simple and very easy to understand. We have also seen some examples over here. Now second rule is no space is allowed in the declaration, variable declaration, no space. That means we cannot use space in between the variable. For example n space or f space name, first name, for example f name, and we will write here as Rajat, for suppose, and it also gives us, let me, yeah, you all can see now it is also giving us a syntax error, invalid syntax. That means we cannot use space in between the variable name. So now we will go for, now the variable session has been over now. Now let's move towards our next topic and our last topic of this video. So that is Python keyword. Now these are 35 keyword which are used in Python, and I just want to tell you one thing, that we cannot use these keyword as a variable name because these are reserved keywords, and if we use these keywords in our for our variable name, then it will raise the error. Now C has 32 keyword in total. C program has 32 keyword in total, and Python has inherited each and every 32 keywords from C and has made only 3 keyword by itself, and has given some clue to find that the keyword are being made by Python and which keywords are being made by C. So these 3 keyword, false, none and true, is being made by Python. And how do I know that? So this first alphabet of false, none and true is in uppercase, and rest of all the keywords other than these 3 keyword, rest of all the keywords are in lowercase, but only these 3 keywords are have the first alphabet in uppercase, and these 3 keywords are made by Python itself, and rest of the keywords are inherited from C programming. So thank you guys, thank you for watching this video, and please help me by liking, sharing and subscribing, and thank you a lot.